Testing, 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 testing. All right, welcome to Lured Eagles hockey broadcast. We'll wait here for announcements, and then we'll get started with the game here.
Between the visitors, the Two River Warriors, versus the home team, your Rochester Lured Eagles.
So first game of the season for JV here against Two Rivers. Two Rivers, old Henry Sibley. They are out of kind of Mendota Heights. And so this is actually their second game, our first game of the season here. So bear with us as we got our jerseys now for the first time. So you got Daniel Klingsporn on D, number 3 on right D, with Jackson Seelheimer, left D, number 29. Dominic Haugen, number 8 on left wing. He'll be out with Josh Vossler, 21, and Elliot Schell, 25. We got some injuries at the JV level right now. Braden Lawler is out, Luke Netchville, and then I heard Armani Gordon is actually, he's not injured, he's actually playing in the state tournament for Stewartville, I believe, for football, so that's pretty exciting for him to get that opportunity. Like I said, Two Rivers played already against Owatonna. I'm not sure how the JV fared, but this will be our first test here. We're a little bit light. We got 4D and 8 forwards, and then we'll have some other defense joining for just the third period. Klingsporn in to play this one. Shell over the side wall. Jack Nessler in net, I believe, for this game here today. Sam Midge is our other JV goalie. So starting off here a little slow, just kind of pinned in the zone here. Boys will need to kind of get going and get into game mode. They had 2 scrimmages last week, and that'll help, but they got to get into game mode here. Battling down in the corner. 14, Bobby Fitzgerald's out there now, so we're going to need to get our other guys off. We need to get our D off. They've been out for a minute and a half already, so it's kind of getting long for them. Two Rivers coming in, shot on Torberg. That bounces right out front. Klingsporn clears. Brummer, number 15, Jacob Brummer on right wing now. And then number 41, Isaac Halverson's on left wing. So we'll get these guys down on the numbers and positions and all that as the season goes on by the second game here for sure. But Halverson's going to grab that. He's got speed and he's pretty shifty. Let's see if he can dig out of a hole here. Brummer's going to get that. He's going to chip it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to try to battle that one in deep. Turnover, and they're going to go for a line change. Phillips now out on D at left D with Easton Gasner at right D. Josh Vossler's going to jump in. He's grabbed that puck. It comes right through to Phillips. He's on his backhand. He's going to have to get this one in deep. He's going to send it in the feet of Halverson. He's going to throw it towards the front of the net. Bouncing loose puck. Cleared by Two Rivers. They're coming up the other way. 1-on-3 here. That's Gasner on his side, pressuring Halverson back with a hit there. 21, Vossler going in all alone here by himself. Now he's going to get some help. Halverson's coming. 28 is Max Tarasoff. He's out for his first shift. We've got quite a few new players this year. That was going to get chipped. That should be an ice. And that's going to be called for an ice there. So not much happening here yet. Both teams trying to get warmed up a little bit. But early in the season, things are a little messy. All right, so Bobby Fitzgerald on the face-off. He's got Braden Quas-Clark out for his first shift at left wing. Tarasoff out to the point. Klingsport's going to dump that one down into the corner. And we're joined by head coach Jeff True here for the first period of the JV game as well. So he's just jumping on. Welcome, coach. We're just getting started. A little save by Nessler there. All right. Well, welcome, coach. Just a little sloppy here, a little bit low energy here for our start here. So I don't know if the boys are nervous or what's going on.
I will hope that it's nerves and not energy. I know we've been working hard these first 2 weeks in practice and the scrimmages last week, but they should have plenty of energy. I know Saturday days are sometimes a tough one, but same for the other team, right?
Yeah. Well, there should be some excitement here for the first game of the season.
Absolutely.
So let's see if they get woken up here a little bit and get after it. So Two Rivers coming the other way. Again, these guys are kind of the old Henry Sibley, Mendota Heights area. I was just looking at it this morning, the big loop of the Mississippi up there in the Twin Cities, east side metro. They had a game against Owatonna already, so this is the second game.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Yeah, I keep saying Owatonna. I don't know why. Shell's going to grab that and rip it off the glass there. That's going to end up down in the D zone for Two Rivers. A little bit of a mishandle there. Dom Haugen's going to jump in and grab that. He's going to try to go up to the point, but doesn't get through. Now Shell's going to put that one in, back down low. Just battling at the blue line here. Gassner's going to keep it in. We're just kind of slopping pucks back and forth right here. Someone's actually got to make a play pretty soon. Yeah, we got to do something besides just kind of slap this thing back and forth. Halverson on the forecheck, number 41. Bobby Fitzgerald's coming down the middle. Gassner's back to retrieve that one. He's going to throw it in front of Phillips there. Off the boards, up to Halverson, chip to Bobby. Fitzgerald's coming in. He dumps it in low here. Two Rivers going to grab that one. They got a little bit of time and space here. Brummer's coming in quick. Puts it back down in the corner. Now Fitzgerald's forechecking. Our D need to kind of get up to the line here and keep some of these in, put some pressure on these guys. Bobby's going to battle that one along the wall here. Just not getting a lot of possession here coming into the zone.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of timidness, hesitation right now. Like you said, maybe, I mean, I often overlook this, right? I was a high schooler many, many years ago, and whether you're starting for your first time junior varsity, starting for your first time in varsity, there's nerves out there. Yeah. You know, it's just a different game. Playing kids you've never played either against or with, and you know, hopefully after this first 5-6 minutes goes by here, the nerves will settle in and the boys will start moving here a little bit. You know, we do have a little, we ran into this last year as well, but we have a little bit of a shorter bench than we are anticipating with 3 players out today.
Yeah.
One is attending the Stewartville state tournament championship game because he's a Stewartville football player, plays hockey for us, of course. And then a couple of boys out with early season injuries. So, you know, a lack of a couple of guys there can kind of get lines shuffled around and not playing with the same group of kids that you were just out on the ice with.
Yeah, the line mix-ups do make it a little bit challenging. Vossler's going to take this draw. He's centering Quas Clark and Shell on the right wing there. Sealhammer and Klingsborn on D. Oh, no, that's Max Tarasoff, sorry, at the right wing. Klingsborn's going to walk up and shoot that one. It gets blocked. And then Tarasoff's going to put, that's our first good shot there. That's a nice shot on net by Tarasoff there. Battling along the wall here, 3-on-3. Two Rivers is going to grab that one, take it behind the net.
One thing I noticed with number 28 out there, Max Tarasoff, he shoots the puck really well. First couple of weeks of tryouts and practices, that's one thing that kind of stood out to us coaches. When he's in tight spaces, he's able to get that shot off quickly. Hopefully he continues to use that.
All right, Quas Clark pursuing down the corner here. Sealhammer's going to stop that one. He's just going to throw it towards the net. We'd like to see our D be a little patient with those pucks. Wait for some traffic to come in front if they've got time. Klingsborn's got a little bit of time and space. He's going to go up to Quas Clark. A little bit off on our passing there, too. Fitzgerald and Tarasoff in on the forecheck. They're coming up the other side here. Gassner and Phillips. Oh, nope, just Phillips. Klingsborn's still out there.
Our defensemen, they have to be up tighter here.
Yeah.
You know, they're just they're drifting back a whole zone.
Kind of a turner up the middle there. And that one's going to end up in the back of the net. So another dangerous one up the middle. That's going to cost them right there. And that one's going to end up in the back of the net. So another dangerous one up the middle. That's going to cost them right there. Just not quite got the rhythm down yet. There certainly isn't any fast. I mean, the scrimmages I thought were pretty physical, pretty fast. So we'll see if they can figure it out here, but down too early.
Well, as you know, it doesn't take long for the momentum to shift. And, you know, sure enough, as soon as we said something about the defenseman needing to hold the zones a little better, gap up a little tighter, it just ended up, you know, that forward for Two Rivers made a pretty nice play. Nice job getting that puck up over Nestler's glove in the net there. But hopefully we can avoid putting those players in those positions.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on because I'm seeing players that are kind of throwing the puck around that don't normally do that. So there's just some nerves here or something going on.
That's you and I both. Been an odd few minutes here to start.
Seems like we're getting a little bit more more aggressive here physically, which is good. I mean, it's always one good thing is, I mean, if you could do anything, get mad and play a little harder, play a little more physical, and make it hard for him. Haugen in on the forecheck. Nice stick check there. That one's going to pop up and out of the rink. So we'll get going here. I got faith in them. I just got to get a little fire in their bellies.
Yes. Little plays like that, it might not seem like much, but Dominic pressuring hard at the end of a shift there, what he easily could have done is gone off for a line change, right? And if he had done that, Two Rivers defenseman would gather the puck, likely came up through the ice, made a play to get it deep. Well, he decided to stay on the ice just for that extra 5-6 seconds. Quick little burst down into the offensive zone. Helped get a stick on that puck, and puck's out of play. Now we have an offensive zone face-off. That's why we try to tell them, and it's hard to teach this, but we oftentimes we talk about not trying to change all at one time. Well, if you're out there for a while, naturally you're trying to get off the ice, and it's easy to jump all over the boards and get off the ice as quickly as possible. But ideally, you have at least one player stay on the ice while that puck's going on into the offensive zone. That way you can at least support and not give a clear breakout for the other team.
A little bit better pressure here now from Brummer, Halverson, and Vossler. Klingsporn's going to step up there. Brummer's got a little bit of time and space. 2-on-2. He's going to give it back to Vossler. Vossler had Halverson coming in, but I don't think he saw him there. He tries to put a puck on net. Out to Steelhammer. Getting pucks on our D's backhand, too. It'll be another nice send him up the boards. Steelhammer's going to pinch here. He's got to be a little bit careful, but good back check by, or back coverage anyway, by Halverson.
Pretty good shift there by this group.
That was better. Steelhammer's going to step up there. Klaus Clark takes the body. Gasner's going to grab this one, go behind the net. Kind of a bouncing puck on him there. He's going to chip it up, bounces over the stick. We'll forecheck into the offensive zone here. We look a little bit lost, like we kind of don't know what our assignments are in the forecheck, but that's early second week of the season stuff. All right, Two Rivers come back the other way. 3-on-2, shot wide of the net here. This one's going to come up to Fitzgerald. It's starting to get a little bit more physical. He's going to dump that one in. Klaus Clark. Fitzgerald's coming around. Yeah, not much of a coordinated forecheck right now, but probably haven't worked on it at all. Coming the other way now here, it's going to be a little bit of a 2-on-2 with Klaus Clark coming back. Gasner's got to step up and stay on his man. Boy, we're just letting them shoot. Now here, they're kind of picking us apart on these shots. Klaus Clark coming back. Gasner's got to step up and stay on his man. Boy,
yeah, I mean,
now here, it's going to be a little bit of a 2-on-2.
Think about the 3 goals they've had so far, and they've all come in what I would consider pretty great areas of the ice for the offensive team, and trying to get sticks on pucks and not stepping up, taking guys there. That's going to cost us. Yeah,
we just got to get aggressive. I mean, that's 3 now. Like you said, I mean, we just step up. Let's get sticks on pucks. Let's be physical. Let's make it hard for them. All right, well, a little bit of a welcome to the season going on here. These guys got to get going. I don't see where this team is significantly better. They're actually bigger than us. That's about the only thing I see. But
yeah, that's not going to be any different than their varsity.
With the first assist, number 12, Cam Ampak. Second assist, number 18,
blocked there by Haugen, ends up in the netting. Face-off will be down here to the left of Nestler.
I watched their game Thursday evening, the varsity game versus Minneapolis, get an idea of who we've got here next, and they're a big team. A lot of football players, a lot of players that are athletes out there. Like you had mentioned earlier, this is for people that are unfamiliar with what Two Rivers is or where the school is. It's in Mendota Heights. It actually was it's formerly known as Henry Sibley. So it's the same school, Henry Sibley. They converted and changed names in 2021. If somebody's interested, they can Google and see the reasons why. I'm not going to get into that, but there was a school name change based on some history there with Henry Sibley.
That'll be interesting. I was kind of looking, but I didn't see anything.
And again, I'm trying to be optimistic here, but whenever a team does have a game under their belts, maybe that does help a little bit. Maybe we're trying to feel out the process a little here and just having a little bit of difficulty getting going. very little support for our players that have the puck, or I don't hear much chatter, not a lot of talk on the ice.
Yeah, and see, even just right there, we just gave them space in the D zone. Like they should never be given more space. It should always be the same or less. You know, so it's just guys kind of backing off players, staying off players. You know, same with the goaltender. He's got to come out and challenge here. Shell in on his own here. He's down in the corner while we get a 4-man line change, but he's still got the puck. He's doing a nice job. Couple escapes, some deceptive play. That's kind of what we need, someone to kind of step up, and so good. And actually, I like how these guys went to the ice. That's what we need right there. A little bit of fire. Get in on their goalie. Put some pressure on them. So nice little play by Elliot Shell there, 25. Some good escapes and some nice little hands move to get into the net, put a puck on net. And then I'm not sure who came in late there, but someone came in, crashed the net right into the goalie, so good stuff.
Yeah, it's good to maintain possession of the puck like he did. And like you said, sometimes just...
Looks like we're going to get a couple penalties here.
Jeez.
Oh, they're taking Calvin? For what? He came in and gave him like the softest push.
This is always the point in the game, or the point of the day, where I mentioned that, well, it's good to... Yeah, I mean,
Must have
I don't
just
know.
got him for kind of coming in late.
Neither team, I mean, neither Two Rivers or our boys, there was nothing to the head, no punches thrown. It was a little pushing and shoving. They could have easily just watched that and let everyone go back to their benches. But again, I usually take notes on that stuff for this game because it's very likely that these two officials will be out on the next game, and you just want to kind of see what their patterns are, and every official calls things a little bit differently. You and I know that, being officials ourselves. Sometimes it's you just don't know. I mean,
nice play.
Oh, nice, really nice.
Nice
play.
little play there. That one
Really
popped
nice
out
play.
front, and Brummer dished it, and who was that? Halverson
got
sneaking
the
around
goal.
from
Yeah,
behind the
I still
net
know.
and back
Nice
door
play.
and hammered one in. So that's good. Closes the gap there.
It's never a bad thing to hang out in front of the net. That's usually where the puck ends up, right?
Yeah.
And Halverson was right where he needed to be. As of 3 days ago, that was number 26, and then number 40, and now he's number 41. So
we didn't
I'm slowly making my way through figuring out our rosters and our new players.
We didn't get too dialed into the numbers during the scrimmages because we knew they were going to change. So
Right.
But we'll start getting dialed in now.
Hopefully that sparks a little momentum here.
Yeah, so our scoreboard is different than the main scoreboard, just something to keep aware of. And ours doesn't put up 2 penalties, so we didn't put up any of the penalty times here, but I think they're out about the 145 marker, so. And it'll be the first whistle after that, so they won't come out. They won't come out right away. That one gets chipped down here now. So our forwards are going to go for a line change. Steelhammer is going to come out with Klingsporn. He's going to step up there. Quas Clark out here now with Vossler and Tarasov. Good job by the forwards to come back and help out here. Nice job by Quas Clark to jump that. And too bad that one deflected so far. He would have been in alone. You should throw it off the goalie there.
Oh, he tried to.
Yeah, just a little bit late. Sometimes you can throw one from behind the goal line when the goalie's not set and bounce it off the back of their leg.
Very few people are going to recognize this reference, but that's the Pete Menke, right? We know that from our men's hockey.
Yeah, the Menke Classic right there.
Yeah, you get behind the goal line, and you just aim for a spot on the goalie and try to knock it off him to go back in the net.
You'll see in it with in the NHL, they're doing that a lot, and then the hard angle shot there, they're doing quite a bit more.
Well, and one of the reasons why they're doing it is, and this drives our goalie coach Jim Wren crazy.
Oof, another goal for Two Rivers here. So this one's coming down the outside, and again, we got to get stick on puck. We got to get stick on puck here on these shooters because they're just picking us apart, and then our goalie's going to have to get out and challenge quite a bit more.
Well, and one of the reasons why they're doing it is, and this drives our goalie coach Jim Wren
Yeah,
crazy.
just a little bit off center there for Nestler. First game for him too, so he's going to have to come out and get square. And it doesn't look like, boy, I wonder what time our penalty guys should be out here pretty soon, but yeah, just didn't get quite square on that one. Farther you get out of the net, the less there is to shoot at there. Nice shot by Haugen, loose bouncing puck. They got to get in there. It's a loose puck. We got to get guys driving the net. They're anticipating a whistle. They got to play until they hit it.
Well, if we've learned anything from these first, almost the first period here, don't be afraid to shoot the puck. A lot of rebounds sitting down when we have had chances. And I was going to mention, shooting pucks off the goalie when you're behind the goal line. Well, it's just common practice in the NHL, and then a lot of new school goalie coaches are teaching these RVH and RVRs, and the goalies are down more than they've ever been, so they're giving targets to shoot at. Well, if you have the opportunity and you don't have a play to make in front of the net, and a goalie's laying on the ice or down in his RVR or whatever they call it, go ahead and aim for that pad. You might find a way to bank one in.
Yeah.
That never would have happened 10, 15, 20 years ago.
All right, Brummer's got it here. A nice play earlier, but he's kind of in alone. I go for a line change. I'm not sure what time these guys come out unless they gave him.
They gave him 4.
Did they give him 4? Good Lord. Nice job there, Halverson with his second goal. So nice hard. I like that shot. Nice hard low snap shot and puts it right underneath the goalie's pads here. So good forecheck by Brummer there. So Brummer and Halverson kind of getting it done today. Good forecheck by Brummer. He creates that turnover. Halverson jumps on it and just snaps a quick one. That quick releases.
And let's go back to what we talked about a little while ago. Why do we keep a guy out there on the forecheck when everybody else, the entire line, is coming off the ice for a line change? Brummer recognizes that. He stays out for that extra 10, 15 seconds to put pressure on that defenseman. And we get a turnover, and Halverson buries one.
Yeah, so a couple of key goals. It keeps us in the game. Keeps it a 2-goal game here after one period, so definitely manageable. 26 seconds left here. Again, our score clock isn't tied to the official score clock. We do managers do a pretty good job of keeping that up track. That one, I think, hit Nestler right in the face. This one's going to go out to the point here. Tarasov's going to go out and pressure Halverson now. Good stick on puck there by Sealhammer. He's going to chip that one up the boards. Good stick there by Vossler. Two Rivers coming back the other way, battling along the wall here. Vossler again with a body, and that's going to do it for the first period. All right, so that does it for the end of our first JV period here. A little rough on the scoring front. But kind of start picking it up maybe a little bit. At least we're even up in the second half of the period here.
Yeah, I think if you would have asked us if we'd be satisfied with scoring 2 goals in the first period, we would have said absolutely. But if you would have said, would you be satisfied if we gave up 4 goals in the first period, I think the answer is very obvious. They just need to they need to buckle down, tighten up a little bit in the defensive zone through the transition areas in the neutral zone, where our defensemen just have way too large of a gap right now. They're not using their sticks very well. But on the flip side of that, our forwards can do a better job of maintaining pressure in the offensive zone, back checking to certain positions, getting back, assisting your defensemen so they can be a little more aggressive. More than anything, just want to see a little more fire right now. There's a little bit of a slowness to some of the play right now that I'm not accustomed to seeing out of these boys after the first couple of weeks. Hopefully Coach Bartosh and Hugeback can get these guys going a little bit here.
Yeah, all right, so 2 minutes here. We'll be back. And we got a couple guys in the box for both teams, coincidental double minors. I'm anticipating they should be out after about 30 seconds or so, or the first whistle after. So coincidentals, they can't come out. Otherwise, in this case, it would be 7-on-7. And you can't have 7 guys on the ice at any time in the game, God forbid. There's controversy in last night's EHL game, but so coincidentals have to wait for a whistle so they can come out and then maintain 5 on the ice. But yeah, so they all kind of got to get going here, including our goaltender. But we'll be back, and looks like a minute left here. So just take a moment to recognize our sponsors. First intermission sponsor, A&A Electric, Underground. Cowbell, our nutrition hydration sponsor, Fish Lake Firewood Company, Rochester City Delivery, the Sandpipe Front with Dwell Realty, TNS Manufacturing, and RBC Wealth Management, the JMS Group. So thank you to our sponsors. If you're interested in sponsoring, please reach out to the coaching staff or myself. You can get a hold of me through email, jppuck4@gmail.com. If you're interested in sponsoring the team, we appreciate it. We're always looking for sponsors and for team support for trying to make it a good season for the boys. And then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page if you haven't yet. So just go up to the top of our YouTube page there, hit the subscribe button. And we will be back at it here.
One real quick thing. Whenever people hear the word subscribe, like I've heard people mention this to me. Well, what does it cost? Right? Like people are always associating the word subscribe with a cost because typically that there is that case, right? There's no cost. It's like a like or a follow on any of the other socials. So you hit subscribe and that just gives you the opportunity to follow us and show how many people are following us. There's no cost associated with it.
All right.
I got to head off the mic here. We've got a pre-game meeting upstairs here, so keep up the good work, and let's see these Eagles bounce back here.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we got to get going here. Second period. Puck's chipped down into the Two Rivers end. Comes out to Gasner. He's going to turn, put one on net. Just goes wide of the net here. Steelhammer now. Quas Clark throws it right up front. We got two guys there. Aren't able to convert. Battling along the wall here. Steelhammer's trying to keep that. He kind of lost track of the puck here, so that one's going to come back out. Number 3, Daniel Klingsporn's back to retrieve. Or no, I'm sorry, 23. That's Easton Gasner. All right, so now we're going to get our guys back out of the box. They can't be happy about having to sit there for not only the 4 minutes, but also the break. So Kelvin will jump right back on here, get our deep pairings back together with Easton Gasner. And looks like we'll get Max Tarasoff out here, right wing, number 28, 14, Bobby Fitzgerald at center, number 15, Jacob Brummer, left wing. Face-off's lost by Two Rivers here. Phillips is going to step up, chip that one out. Kind of bouncing around here. Halverson is going to grab that one. He's already got 2 goals here. He's got some time. He's going to chip it up. Tarasoff's got that one. He's going to go down the corner, gets knocked down. That one gets popped out right to their forward, so they're going to come the other way. 2-on-1. Nessler's going to get that one. That's going to be a high stick, but they don't touch it, so he's going to wave it off. So a high sticking is any touch of the puck above the waist. But before they'll call it, it's got to be touched by their own player. So if one of our players touches it before they do, then they'll wave off the high sticking. So if the other team touches it, then they can't. If they touch it, they'll blow the whistle. That one ends up in the netting. That got deflected out front, ends up in the netting. And we'll get a line change here, so Shell will be out now. He should be fresh. He's out with Haugen and Vossler. So Shell at center, Haugen right wing, Vossler left wing. Klingsporn and Steelhammer on D. Shell behind the net. He loses an edge. That one's kind of bouncing around. Two Rivers going to break out, coming the other way, 2-on-2. We got some back-checking help from Dom Haugen. They get a chance on net there. Nessler makes the save. Now Haugen's going to go. He's quick. He's shifty. He's coming with the last speed. Boy, they just tackled him, and there's no call there. We do get a shot on net, but the guy put his hand right around his shoulder and pulled him down, so I don't know how they don't call that one. We could use a power play here. Down 4-2. Foster with a hit along the boards there. Foster's going to step up, hard angle shot. I don't mind that because no one's there. Yeah, see if we, on the replay here, you can see him coming up to the middle, and the defenseman just reaches out around his shoulder and pulls him down. I guess it's a good tackle in football, but it doesn't work so good here in hockey, but they got away with one this time. Fitzgerald out here with Tarasoff and Quas Clark. Gasner, right D, Phillips, left D. Gasner, 23, Phillips, 19. Gets chipped along the wall here. Kind of a battle with Quas Clark and one of the Two Rivers players. Now Bobby's got the puck down low. He's got some guys out front. He's tied up there. Now Quas Clark, he should go up high to the defenseman. They do get a shot on net right out front, so another good chance there. The Two Rivers goalie's pretty small, and he sits down really low, so if they can get shots in high on him. Battling down low here. They're going to come out the other way. They're coming 3-on-2. Phillips on his man. That one's a pass off to the side here. Phillips the only one back. Shot deflected wide by Nessler. Tarasov's going to throw that one, or I'm sorry, Quas Clark up to Tarasov. And we're going to go off sides, but the refs don't call it. So they're just kind of putting their whistles away here today. I'm not really sure what they're doing. Phillips back to play this one. Little deception. He's got the puck behind the net. He's looking to go. He's going to reverse it the other side. Quas Clark's got to play the puck here. Phillips is going to grab this one now, and he's going to get, I don't know what the call is for there. Now Phillips is going to get another one for slashing, so I guess I didn't see that one. So did we get the replay on that one at all? I don't think we got a replay on that one, but I don't know. It must have happened away from the play, so I didn't see what happened on that one. So he'll go back in the box here.
Minor penalties would assist the Eagles number 19, Calvin Phillips. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 3:18.
So not sure what the reffing here today. Seems kind of sporadic. We got tackled coming through the neutral zone when we had control of the puck, and no call, but we get called for a slash away from the play, so. 11:34 left in the second period here, down 2-4. Shots right now are 15-12 for Two Rivers. Klingsborn back to grab that one. This one comes up high, so we're fairly passive on the PK here. They're going to throw that one in deep. It's the first power play of the game. Klingsborn into pressure there. Giving him a little bit of time and space. They got a guy open in the middle. Comes out to the point. He mishandles it. We got Sealhammer, Klingsborn, Halverson, and Shell out here on the PK. Sealhammer's going to take his man body into the boards. They're going to throw that. It's going to bounce around out front. And we're going to get a whistle. Boy, I don't know what's going on here. Net's off. The ref kind of blew his whistle. It was kind of hard to hear. He just kind of put a pretty low effort into hitting his whistle. So they're... All right, faceoff's going to be the right of Nessler here. 1:13 on left on the penalty kill. This one comes up high, gets sent in. Nessler's going to deflect that one wide. Gasner and Klingsborn out right now. Haugen and Vossler out high on the penalty kill. Klingsborn's going to try to clear that one, but doesn't get out. Turnover to Haugen. He's going to throw it up to Vossler. He chips it in deep. He's coming in under pressure, hit from behind. And he gets hooked down there. Gasner on the point here. They got to be careful because they are still down. Nice job by Vossler to kind of tie this up. Haugen's in there to help. Kind of eating seconds off the clock here. About 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. Good pressure here by Haugen and Vossler just to take time off this penalty kill. Now Gasner's going to jump in on one there. Down to about 20 seconds on the penalty kill. Gasner's going to step up, a little bit dangerous on the penalty kill, but Halverson does this nice job coming back. Klingsborn's got to get in on this one. That's going to be an ice, so that's going to take care of most of the penalty with the face-off coming all the way back down into Two Rivers end here. Klingsborn's got to get in on this one. That's going to be an ice. Dangerous in the penalty kill, but Halverson does this nice job coming back. Klingsborn's got to get. All right, Gasner and Sealhammer now out on D. Phillips will be out in 9 seconds. He's on the far side of the ice, but with the play being down in Two Rivers end, he should go straight to the box for a forward. Brummer, Halverson. They've both been out for both goals. Halverson's got both goals. Brummer had an assist on one and should have got an assist on the second one on a good forecheck. Phillips out now. He's going to go to the bench. That puck gets knocked down. Nessler's going to deflect that one wide, so good penalty kill there. Bobby Fitzgerald jumped on the ice. Sealhammer's going to try to chip that one out, but it doesn't go out. But Brummer does a nice job. Now he's got to get that one in deep. Halverson's going to grab it, but he overskates it. Brummer's battling along the near wall here. 9 minutes left in the period. That one's going to get sent all the way back down. That should be an ice. That one's going to get sent all the way back down. That should be an ice. So we'll get a line change going here. Haugen, Shell, Vossler. Just halfway through this game. We're only down by 2, so shots aren't too far. Klingspor and Phillips on D. Shell's going to win that draw. It's bouncing puck. Battling for that one there. Shell's got it. Sends it into Vossler. Gets hit from behind. We're finally going to get a call here. They're not going to blow the whistle. Two Rivers grabs the puck and they don't blow the whistle. So I don't know what's going on with these refs. They seem like they're about at 50% here, energy-wise. All right, so the Eagles will get their first power play here. It'll be Shell at center, Vossler left, Haugen right, Kelvin left D. Or they're going to switch. So Kelvin's going to go right D for the power play here. Klingsborn left D. These guys have all done a fair amount of power play through the season, so they should know what to do. It's early in the season. Probably haven't spent a ton of time on it, but they should be patient with pucks here. Tape to tape, patient with pucks. Deceptive. Got to make sure we're going tape to tape here. This one comes right back to Shell. He's got some time. Vossler's right out front. They just got a stick on it, so nice chance there. Phillips back to retrieve. He's got one man coming. He's going to have to be a little deceptive here. He's got to get some help from. Nice play there by Phillips up to Shell. He should drive wide with speed and then look to set up, which he does. Maybe get a little deeper. He does get it out to Haugen, but they get a stick lift on him. Phillips into pressure. So step up to the line here. Good job. Can't be playing off the line here. Got to be smart here. Klingsborn's nice play by Klingsborn to bring that one back. I don't know why we're forcing a puck right there. Just a blind turn and shoot isn't always the best idea on the power play there. Phillips going to bump it up to Haugen. Haugen should get going. He's got a lot of speed. We just got to maintain possession here. We got guys with speed that should be flying up the ice. And then we're going to go for a line change. So that's a pretty tough way to run a power play is to be chipping pucks in and going for line change. There's a dangerous bounce there. Nice job by Nessler just to stay square on it. But we want to get the puck, get it into space, and then get into the zone with speed. We got too many men on the ice. So we got 6 on the ice here. We got some confusion on the bench. So first power play of the year doesn't go very well. And I think with trying to get the guys they want out there, they got too many guys in the ice. Now they got 7 or 8. I think we had 8 at one point. So a little bit of confusion on the bench is going to kill the rest of that power play. So early season struggles right now. We got to figure out. All right, so we'll be 4-on-4 here for 41 seconds. And then about 20 seconds or so of minute 20, about minute 19 of penalty kill time.
Serving the penalty will be number 28, Braden Clark.
Steelhammer battling down in the corner here. Gasner coming up with speed. He comes to the outside. He's got a guy out front. He's circling the zone here up to the point. That one gets into shin pads here. It's going to come back out into the neutral zone. Over to Tarasov. Tarasov to Halverson. He's all alone here. He's already got a couple though. This one gets rimmed around. Gazer should be able to keep it in, but he kind of waited to attack that one. So they're coming the other way here, 2-on-2. Good block by Steelhammer. Power play now for Two Rivers. They're going to send that one in. Loose bouncing puck. This will be their second power play. That's not going to get out of the zone. Nice stick by Halverson there. He's got to get back inside out though. All right, so we're going to have 58 seconds left on the penalty kill here. He's got to get back inside. Shell's out. It's not going to get out of the zone. Klingsborn, Brummer, Phillips. He's got to get looking to kill off their second penalty kill. Shell with the draw here to the left of Nessler. It's going to be won by Two Rivers. Out to the point here. They're working around the outside. Phillips in now. He's got time and space with this puck. Soft chip up to Brummer. Brummer's got to get there. We got to battle these pucks out. Doesn't quite get out here. Shell's got to go pursue that one down low. We're kind of getting stuck in our positions, and the penalty kill, anybody can cover anywhere, especially if a defenseman gets high, that forward should drop down low and they can just rotate. This one gets tipped, bounced off. Phillips grabs that one from behind Nessler. That one hit the crossbar and dropped right behind Nessler. That's got to get man in the crease here now too. Let's see if they'll call this one. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, that one should come outside of the zone. I'm not sure what they called there, but their guy was parked right in the crease, so that one should come out of the zone.
Bounced off. Phillips grabs that one from behind.
So we're going to get Bobby and Halverson out here. 19 seconds left in the penalty kill. That shot hit the crossbar, dropped right behind Nessler. Phillips swung in behind him to clear it. And then their guy backed right at Nessler. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he caught a stick up high or...
That one hit the crossbar and dropped right behind Nessler.
Yeah, it was kind of a deflected stick as that player backed into Nessler, but he looks like he's kind of shaking it off here. So I'm not sure what the call was there, but faceoff will be to the right of Nessler. He's gonna battle through it here. He looks like he's ready to go. Fitzgerald's on the draw there. Got to get stick on puck here. They're working it around. Got to block some shots here. Nessler's going to put that wide. Phillips there. He's going to send that one out and down. That'll kill the penalty. Quas Clark back out here now. So back to 5-on-5. So a couple power plays, couple penalty kills. No change in score. 5.5 left in the game. We got Halverson, Fitzgerald, Quas Clark out here now. Gasner, Klingsborn on D. Battling down behind the net. Quas Clark trying to put it out front. That one kind of squeaked through in front of the goalie. We've gotten a couple goals right in front of the goalie here, so I'd like to see more of those. We've kind of stalled out on getting shots on net. We were 12-15. Now it's 23-12 for Two Rivers. That one comes back to Klingsborn. He's going to try to clear it, but it's off the glass and into the chest of the Two Rivers player. Klingsborn trying to make his way out of the zone. I don't think that got out. It ends up back deep in our zone. Gasner's going to grab this one. Up to Halverson, but another one off the stick. Klingsborn gets that one out here finally. We got to get these pucks out of the zone. Bobby Fitzgerald coming up the other way. Kind of a 3-on-4 here. Nice little move by Bobby. He's going to throw it to the front of the net. So I don't mind that play there. We got guys in front. That's where we've been scoring goals. Quas Clark battling out front. This one's going to come up the wall here now. Klingsborn there. That one gets turned over. 4-on-1 coming the other way against Seelhammer. Nice job by Seelhammer. Nice job by Nessler there. Just kills that puck when it hits him. Doesn't give a big rebound with so many guys coming to the net. He just drops it right in front of him and covers it. That's a kind of a textbook save right there. You either want to swallow those up or deflect them in the corner or drop them right in front of you right there and cover them up. So nice job by Jack Nessler, number 33 in goal. So a little bit of a rough start for Jack, but looking much better in this period here. Puck comes out to the point, almost spoke too soon. It's the second one this period that's gone off the inside of the crossbar. So that one went over his shoulder and hit crossbar and down there. This one's going to get thrown into the corner. Seelhammer back to pursue here. He's under pressure. Our center's got to get in there and help him. Help him with those battles. Phillips got to get going here down into the corner. Dom Haugen's on center. Sends it up. We got some time and space. Vossler's trying to thread through it. He actually got it through, but I don't know if Shell was quite ready for that puck to come through. Nice play by Shell here. Out to Phillips at the point. He's going to walk. He's going to try to send this one through traffic, but it gets deflected. He had some time to try to thread that one, but too many bodies there. This one's coming around now. Good forecheck by this line. Shell's got it now. Up to Vossler. It's bouncing puck. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4 shots on it. It comes out loose. They're going to send it down. I'm not sure if it's going to go for an ice because, no, it's going to make it. That'll be an ice. So that was kind of our best shift right there. Got 2, 3 shots right there in close. Couldn't put one in, but that's the best shift this period so far. We need some more of those. And we're going to get a penalty here. So I kind of missed that at the end of the play there. Let's run that replay again. Okay, I don't think we got the replay there, but I'm guessing we kind of looked away as they iced it, but there was 2, 3 rebound shots there. Their D came in late, and looked like they got called for a cross check.
The Warriors number 23, Joseph Early, 2 minutes for cross check. Top of the penalty penalty, 11:55.
So, knowing what I know after 45 years of hockey, I'm guessing with several rebound chances in traffic there, someone came in and cross-checked Josh Vossler as he was trying to put that puck in, but can't do that. It's against the rules. So we're going to get our second power play opportunity. Dom Haugen's got some. This is what I wanted to see him do last time, but not force the puck in there. I like to see him kind of get that power play set up, not force the puck at the net. So a little miscue on the pass there. But I like to see Dom grab that puck with his speed and carry it in and then set up the power play. But now we're just kind of throwing pucks away on the power play. It's early. Probably haven't worked on it much here yet. We're just forcing pucks at the net versus being patient, trying to create good chances. Now we got a little bit of time and space, but another turnover is going to get sent down for an ice. Shell coming up the other way here. He's got a little bit of time and speed here. And we're just turning pucks over, so I'm not sure what we're doing. I almost took a tripping penalty there. Nice play to the front of the net there. They're going to go up high to Steelhammer. Yeah, these bouncing passes, just a little bit sloppy here. We're not spread out very much behind the net to be able to create some spaces. This one does come out to Klingspor. He is able to put it through on net. We get a tip, rebound out front. Another bouncing puck, doesn't quite get on net there. Only got about 20 seconds left on this penalty. This one's going to go to Klingspor again, but it's going to be turned over. Careful we don't get interference here. Puck gets chipped down in deep.
Warriors back at full strength.
Nice play by Quas Clark, trying to get to the front of the net. Steelhammer is going to keep that one in. And this one's going to get sent all the way down. It's going to be on, it's going to go off the net into the corner. Steelhammer back to retrieve, 43 seconds left. Steelhammer battering, bouncing loose puck out front here. Klingspor into the corner. That's going to be a turnover right out in front of the net here. Nessler's got to bail him out. So, boy, the turnovers and the giveaways here. Then we got some extracurriculars. Right out in front here. Nessler's got to bail him out. So, boy, this turnover right here. Nessler's got to bail him out. So, boy, the turnovers and the giveaways here. So, just some battling and some talking down low here. Kelvin needs to stay out of there. He's already gotten in enough trouble. Got to be smart here. So we got a couple penalties here. We got to be smart. Looks like we got 2 for 2 Rivers up, and looks like we're going to get 2 for. Not sure what's going on here. So a lot of sort of after the whistle activities here, extracurricular activities down in the corner. But it looks like we're going to power play. So we are going to go on the power play here. It's like Shell. That one's a bouncing loose puck, but Haugen's going to grab. He's going to have to be. That one bounces off pucks. Boy, we're just having trouble controlling pucks here. Kelvin's got a good job by Kelvin jumping in on this one down low before they can get control of it. Now be patient with it. So I like this. Oh, that's a great idea there from Vossler. Got to get some help in here. Oh, it's the end of the period. So a lot of extracurricular activities here. We're going to end the period. Here. 4-2. Shots are 26-16. There's a minute 36 left on the power play. We'll get an ice cut, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Oh, that's a. I don't think it's actually 12 minutes. All right, so we'll just get things sorted out here with our first broadcast. And we'll get back in action here for the third period. All right, we are back here. Third period of the JV game. I'm joined by Mark Norman here on the broadcast.
Good afternoon, everybody.
So, well, we're still in this one, and we're starting the period off with a minute 36 power play. So if we could convert on that, it would be great.
Yeah, I thought the boys came back nicely in that second period with lots of speed and some good hits. Hopefully they keep that speed up here for that third period and come away with a W.
Yeah, first couple power plays are a little rough, but I'm guessing they haven't even touched it yet in practice. A lot of these guys are going and killing penalties in the varsity practice.
Right.
So they're in it and they're hearing the coaching and stuff like that. So they should know what to do. I'd like to see them just be a little bit more patient with pucks, not forcing stuff.
We got Michael Norman and Kleinschmidt joining for the third period.
Yeah, so just as a reminder for everybody listening with JV, high school players can play a maximum of 4 periods. So coaches do a lot of different things. So period to period doesn't stay the same, and it's there's lots of different strategies and techniques, and it depends on your players and skill levels and numbers and all that kind of stuff. So in this case today for the Eagles, we're getting Norman and Kleinschmidt in on D. I think that's it today, but we are short a few guys, and then we don't know what Two Rivers has been doing this whole game. So sometimes you add some legs and talent, and sometimes you don't. So it just kind of depends. So turnover here. Norman's going to jump on that one. They're going to pop it up to him here. He's going to throw that one on net. Goalie's going to swallow that
Sucked
one
that up pretty good. It would have been nice to get a little bit of rebound on that one.
Yeah.
Looked like we had Vossler going in from the side.
So turnover here. So face off left to the Two Rivers goalie. Minute 7 left on the power play. Shell, Vossler, and Haugen forward here. Let's see if they can get this puck and get it set up. Comes right back to Kleinschmidt, over to Norman. Norman down to Vossler, up to, that was a nice play, up to Haugen there, over to Norman. He's going to send that one, gets tipped wide. Kleinschmidt's going to pinch that one, keep it in. Vossler, good patience by Vossler here. I kind of should stay away from pressure. He gets it out to Shell. I like how they're kind of getting it and moving right away. So this is kind of our best sustained puck possession in the power play here so far. Now we're going to have to find an opportunity to strike. There's 30 seconds left. He's got Haugen high for the one-timer. It just kind of comes off his stick. That one's going to get sent down the other end of the zone. 25 seconds left. Kleinschmidt's going to grab this one. Shell's going to bump that one up to Vossler.
Ooh.
And we're going to be offsides on a power play, which is never good.
No, don't like to see that. Keep moving forward through the blue line instead of making that last move.
That one up to Vossler. Young players like to dance on the blue line. You got to get the puck over,
right?
Get on sides, and then go from there. So actually, Daniel Klingsborn will move up to forward now. So he's centering Brummer and Halverson, who have all the goals here today for the Eagles. Phillips and Gasner out on D. We'll go to 5D now, so it'll be more of a, boy, just missed that one coming out the point. That one's going to come back to Phillips here. He's going to chip that off the boards. Klingsborn's going to dump that one down in, and that's going to do it for the power play. Eagles pressuring here. That's going to come over to the far side. They're just going to dump that one. And Nessler should go back and play that. I'm not sure why he's not going back and playing that puck.
A little tentative.
At the varsity level, the goalie should be grabbing, jumping on all those pucks. This one gets moved up to Brummer. He's going to send it in deep. Comes out here to Gasner's going to dump that one back in deep. Now Norman and Seelhammer are going to be out. Coming the other way here. Poke check by Norman. Klingsborn's there. Comes back to Norman. He's going to go.
That's
Oh,
dangerous.
geez,
I hate
cross
that.
to Steelhammer. Yeah, I'd rather see him use his stick than his skate. They're going to deflect it in his own net. Klingsborn's going to dump that in. Bobby Fitzgerald in on the forecheck. That one's going to come up high. Steelhammer's going to pinch to keep that one in. 12 minutes left in the period here. Klaus Clark's got the puck with some time and space. He gets a shot on net, but the Two Rivers goalie makes that save there. Or no, that wasn't Klaus Clark. Who was that?
Tarasov.
Oh, Tarasov.
28.
Okay, yeah. They got some. They got their jerseys both. Oh no, he doesn't. Klaus Clark's got his tucked in.
Yeah, I think we're solid on jerseys now after everything.
Yeah, after the
I
dust
think
is settled.
we maybe on our score sheet here. I think we might be off one.
Yeah, I got him here. I've got him down now, but that's
Gotcha.
the official
Okay.
flyer today.
Yeah,
Let's get sent to
41 for Helverson.
All right, so Haugen on the face-off here. Vossler right wing, Shell left. Norman and Steelhammer. Looks like there's some confusion on the Two Rivers bench.
Was that just an icing? I'm sorry, it was.
No, that was a shot there.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
For a save there by Klaus Clark. Face-off down into the corner, battling for that. We come up with it. Haugen battling along the wall. Steelhammer couldn't quite keep that one in. That's one thing we haven't been doing a great job today of getting up to the blue line and holding that blue line. Norma's going to go up to Shell there, but it gets kind of bounced around. That one's a little bit of a mishandle by Two Rivers, and then we mishandle it and get sent in deep. Norman back to retrieve. He's got one pursuing. Sends it up to the sideboard all the way over. Nice pass across to Vossler. He's coming up with speed. It's kind of a 2-on-5, though. Nice move by Vossler, but he couldn't keep going through. Bouncing puck down here. We're going to have to create some chances here pretty soon. Phillips and Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt comes straight across attack.
Yeah, he came barreling. Head of steam.
And then that one's going to be an ice, so he took a, that's an interesting play, but he took a slap shot from the defensive side of the red line. I'm not sure what the thought process was there. Kleinschmidt comes straight across attack.
So yeah, Sibley did come out in that first period with a little bit of gas going on him, and I think our boys have really come out and really handled them pretty good since that first period.
Yeah, it's been pretty easy after, or it's been pretty even, after the first 10 minutes. Shots are they kind of went on a run with shots and that sort of thing. Coming down the far side, stick on puck, deflected wide by Nestler here. Chipped up by Klingsborn. Brummer's there. Guys right on him, but they should keep pursuing. So nice job to keep pursuing on the forecheck. Our D are just not getting up to the line soon enough. Phillips has got some time and space here. He's going to send it into the far corner. Brummer's there. He's going to put it back in deep, but need a soft chip there. Phillips is going to pinch down here. Just not a lot of energy from our forwards on the forechecks.
Right.
Boy, we're down 2 goals. They're going to have to get after it. There's just needs to be a little bit more intensity out here if we want to try to win this game. Phillips is going to go far side. Bremer wasn't quite ready for that one coming at him. He was looking for a line change, but we do get it in deep. Halverson's there. Turnover by them to Tarasov. He can shoot. That one didn't. He looked like he tried to kind of go under the blocker there. Not a bad spot, but nice save by the.
He had Klinger coming off to the side on him there. Maybe wait a little bit and get him opened up down there.
Turnover by them to Tarasov. All right, so Fitzgerald out now with Klaus Clark. I'm not sure who's on the far side there.
Who is that? Tarasov?
Yeah, Tarasov, and then Gasner, Norman on D. Comes back to Norman here. He's looking. He's going to drop it, leave it for Gasner. Gasner's going to send it up the wall. It bounces it through. It's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Tarasov's trying to get something going with the puck, but he gets taken down. They're coming the other way. Gasner's going to step up. He's got to be careful there, but Klaus Clark is in to back him up. We got to be careful here because we got nobody back right now. Norman's going to step up here, look to take the body, gets dumped in deep. Oh yeah, I love this. Helmets stuck together. It always gives them a little
love tap at the end there.
Tap at the end there. Yeah, it's always fun when I think Jack had 2 of those last year. It's hysterical. Norman back to retrieve now. He's got a man on. Kind of a one-man forecheck for Two Rivers, so we got to get someone to dig that puck out. Now they get another one in. That comes out right out to the point. He's looking for some space here, but we turn it over. Gasner's going to jump on it.
Gasner's had a couple nice rushes here today. Yeah. He's such a big kid. He's got that long stride, but it's fast.
Yeah, he's quick.
Really, I think it surprises people.
So battling down low here. That's actually not going to be an ice because Shell got a piece of it. Steelhammer back to retrieve. I don't know where our other D is, but we got to get a D out and to back each other up in case of turnovers, which we've been doing that a fair
Covered
amount.
up.
Yep, Nestler's going to cover that one.
So a little bit of history here. So Michael Norman's mother went to school with one of the kids. They went to college with one of the kids from Two Rivers. So they kind of found out through Facebook or whatever. And I should know the name, but maybe I'll figure that out in between games here. But yeah.
Battle at the face-off dot here. Haugen's going to come out with that. I'd like to see him really turn it loose here at some point. Good cutback by him. He's got Kleinschmidt. He's going to send it up to Vassar. Vassar's going to try to go back across. It ends up coming back to
that puck just didn't want to settle down.
We do have some set lines here now, which helps. That looked like it was offsides. I've seen probably 3 offsides. They just haven't bothered to call. They're really making no signal. They're supposed to signal it every time, but Two Rivers got the puck here, 1-on-4. Good job by Haugen to get into his player with some energy there. Sam tries to make a hands move there, but it gets turned over. Dom blocks it. He's going to chip it up the wall. Need to get these 3 down in the offensive zone, though.
Yep. The 3 of them will make some magic, that's for sure. Got a little bit of experience with playing with each other last year, so kind of know where each other are all the time.
Klingsborn out here now. Kleinschmidt out with Phillips. He should go back to Kleinschmidt. Wasn't quite ready for that one. Klingsborn's got it now. He's going to wind up here. If he gets some speed, and he's going to go down. Phillips should be able to jump on this puck, though. He's got to get in with some speed. Trying to wait for someone to get in there. Yeah, we got to get some bodies going to the net.
Right.
You know, so we can throw some of those pucks in from the outside. We should be able to keep this one, which Kleinschmidt does. He sends it in. It's bouncing around almost right to Halverson. Halverson's already got 2. He wants to go to the point, but it's covered. Goes out front. Klingsborn shoots. It's loose, bouncing around. It's still in the feet there of the players in the slot. They're going to chip that one out here. Our D actually need to kind of step up and play this line with being down 2 and 7 minutes left.
Right.
They're going to need to. They're going to need to take some chances here to try to keep these pucks in.
And with our defensemen, we do have some very offensive-minded defensemen here, so
yeah.
I'd like to see them make that step, and hopefully with our forwards backing them up a little bit.
They're going to need to. Yeah, I mean, we got to get that F3 coming back and that high forward coming back so our D can go in on the attack here. But we got to, I mean, we're under 7 minutes. We're no time to be playing conservative.
Right.
We better try to keep everything in. This one's going to come all the way back down. They're going to wave it off. Phillips is going to stop behind the net. Just not getting good support here. Forwards should be ripping back into the zone to support these pucks. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing here. We're not really playing a possession game here. Norman back to grab it now. It's dying here. Norman's going to jump up on that one. He's got a shot. He's going to put that one in. It gets popped straight up in the air. So he tried to high stick that one. He's actually lucky he missed that.
Yeah, that would have.
He tried to swing at it as 10 feet above his head. And I think Brummer just came in and
rebound. That's a beauty.
He swung and it popped straight up in the air off the shot. He swung at it, missed, and then it popped right down for Brummer. So now it's a 1-goal game. So now we got hopefully get some energy going here.
Yeah. Well, that's a good example of what we just got done talking about with the defenseman taking a rush on there, taking a chance, and got a nice shot in, and that was a crazy rebound, but Bremer definitely got in there and took advantage of it.
Yeah, we've seen several cases where our D are bringing the puck up over the red line, and they're by themselves.
Right.
You know, which is, I don't know how that happens exactly, and part of it's line changing, but Norma's going to dump that one back in. I hope Klaus Karks needs to be smart here, not take penalty with a 1-goal game. It's a loose bouncing puck. Steelhammer's going to step up.
All right, set it up here, boys.
Norman's going to grab it and wind up again here. He's trying to avoid his own guys. Kind of working his way back and forth across the zone.
Somebody go with them.
shot glove save there for Two Rivers. So yeah, we just I don't know if our forwards are watching our D skate the puck.
A little bit of that. Yeah,
I mean, no one's crossing the line with them. They're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. So it's a tough way to.
Yeah.
You on goals? You got to do what 15 Jacob Rubber did. Drive the net. That's where you're going to get the goals.
Yep. And we got plenty of guys that got legs. Let's get them moving.
Yeah, and we need one here. 5.5 minutes left in a 1-goal game. Kind of battled our way back here slowly but surely. Shots are 29-23 for Two Rivers, so we closed the gap there too. Face off to the right of the Two Rivers goalie. The Haugen line's out now with Schell and Vossler, Steelhammer and Gasner on D.
Yeah, I'd really like to see this line get it set up here a little bit and tie this one up in this shift.
Steelhammer's going to throw it to that, but nobody's there. So that's kind of another one of my pet peeves is, you know, D just kind of blindly throwing the puck at the net. Like if you're under pressure and that's you know, and there's an open lane, fine, or send it down the wall. But if you got time, wait for your forwards to start going to the net.
Yep.
Another draw here. Haugen's going to try to go forward with that one. We just went to the outside. Steelhammer trying to keep that one in. They chip it out. Easton, Gasner back. Oh, and they're going to call the icing on that one. So Steelhammer trying to keep that one in. They chip it out. Easton, Gasner just barely made it there. They're going to call. We're going to change a D here. Again, Haugen, Schell right wing, Vosser left. Yeah, Sam Kleinschmidt left, Calvin Phillips right. 5D out here. Again, it's just kind of a rush. So actually, that's the pinch I'm talking about there. So that was good to jump that one. But use the D here. There. Use the D here. Don't force it. Yeah, we got to kind of use each other here. Yeah, see, that's right. I'd like to see Haugen go down the wall and keep that one in. Sam's coming back. Good back check by Sam. Calvin's going to step up. Good poke check there. He's battling. Schell there to help. I don't mind that soft chip. He's putting no effort in. He's going to wave this off. Got a forecheck here. A little good tip there by Vosser. Comes right out front. So we got to get somebody there. This comes out to Kleinschmidt. That one bounces right to the Two Rivers player. Good forecheck here. We got a pressure. Yep. We're having our chances. Phillips tries to jump on that one. That's going to be an on net, so no ice. Phillips back to retrieve. He's got time and space. He's got to go. Nice play up to Sam. Sam should drive with speed. All right, I don't mind it. Big rebound out front. Nobody there. Well, I shouldn't say nobody there. Halverson's coming, so a little bit better.
Halverson's done a good
now we got time and space. Yeah, he's got a couple by doing that. Out to Phillips. That's going to be a tough one, though. Their guy picked it up. He's got to get body position on this guy. And he pushes him down the corner. Sam's got to step up. That's going to come out. It doesn't quite get out. Good job by Klingsporn to lift a stick there, but doesn't get out. Battling along the wall. We got to get this one out. Comes over to Norman. That's going to be a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's about waist high. Tough to pick those up.
Yeah.
He's thinking sauce, just a little too much sauce. So 3 minutes left here. 1-goal game. Shots are 25-30. Got to find a way. Steelhammer, Norman out with Fitzgerald line, which is Quas, Clark, and Tarasov. A lot easier on the broadcast when they got set lines.
Right.
Puck comes out to the point. Quick shot, dumped in the corner. Steelhammer there. He's going to try to chip it up to Quas, Clark, but doesn't quite get the right angle to get up there. 2-on-2 battle with Bobby on the backside, ready to jump. He is going to jump on that one now. He's got Tarasov up there with him. Need to get this one in deep. Tarasov's got to go in on the forecheck. Bobby's there. He gets tipped right up, but that's why we forecheck hard right there. Create that turnover. Bobby's got the puck. He should shove it at him. Yeah, hard snap. Snapped shot. Bobby's low on the ice right there would have been good. Right 2:47 left. The Haugen line out now. Now Quas Clark is having conversation.
Yeah, he was tripping a little bit there. I don't know if it was with the goalie or with the defender there, but they're having a little bit of words.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. We don't want to take a penalty here. That'll end the game.
Right.
Oh, boy. Good jump by Haugen there. Ooh, no look behind the back pass there, but
Almost
it
worked.
goes up to
Almost worked.
Steelhammer. Steelhammer's going to turn. He just kind of fans on it. Now we're in trouble. That's going to go for. I was hoping that would go for an ice, but not quite.
Michael's got to be very careful on that. Oh no.
All alone out front here, but they just couldn't handle the puck.
Yeah.
I missed what happened there, but
Yeah, he got close to a check from behind there.
Norman back to retrieve. A little bit of a mishandle. He picks it back up. He should get wheel in here.
Darn it.
It's going to be a turnover. And on Nessler for the whistle here. So he picks it back up. He should get wheel in here. Darn it.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more fire right now.
And he picks it back up. He should get wheel in here.
A couple whiffs there, though.
Yeah.
Those ice ninjas are taking care of the puck.
All right, 1:56 here, down by 1. Shots are 31-26 for Two Rivers. Face off to the right of Nessler. Klingsborn on the draw. Wins it back to Gasner. Gasner, Klinger battling in the corner. He's going to go up the wall to Brummer. Sam's there to grab that one. He's going to turn, chip it up to Brummer. Brummer's got to get this one up. Right idea there. He gets it over to Klinger. Klinger's coming with speed up the far wall. He's just going to send it on net.
Yeah, is it
Too
early to pull the goalie?
There. He gets it over to Klinger. Klinger's
we're calling a timeout. So
he's just going to send it.
yeah, I mean, I would at 136.
Right
You never know when you're going to get your next chance to get the puck down, and that's the thing. Like, well, I'm pretty aggressive with it, but sometimes I feel like people wait or they have an opportunity to have the puck in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
And pull their goalie, and then they don't, and then they get pinned in their own zone,
and then they're done.
And then they're done, and
yeah,
they gave up that chance. So it's kind of like, do you want to lose now or lose later? You might as well go for it. So we'll see what they do here.
Be a nice little break of some of that speed, some rest, and get your fast guys out there and do some damage here.
Well, they fought their way back in it.
Yeah.
We were 3-0 to start, and then 3-1, and then 4-1. So we had a couple 3-goal deficits that we've battled back from. So, first game of the season for the Eagles. Two Rivers, their second one. So,
right. I'm looking at the roster here. I'm seeing a lot of 10 and 11. So it's a young team when you think about it. So, they're going to get their licks, and I think they're going to come out strong here as the season moves on.
All right, so
goalie is indeed pulled.
So we do have 6 out here. So Haugen will be out with Schell, Vassar, Halverson, Kleinschmidt, and Norman.
There we go.
Wins the draw here over to Norman. He could send this. He's got a guy out front that gets tipped up into the netting.
That was a good idea. Maybe get that shot off a little faster.
There we go.
Yeah, he had Halverson screen on the goalie there.
He could send this. He's got a guy out front that gets tipped up into the netting.
1:31 left on the official clock.
Face off here to the left of the Two Rivers goalie. Haugen wins that one. Oh, come on,
man.
ref. You're killing me. Now it's the second time he's...
Yeah, he's got something against Haugen, I think.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it's like, let him just take the draw.
Right.
Good Lord.
Oh, and he's letting him back in. So
silly. That one's a bouncing puck. Comes up to Norman. Keeps it in. That one gets, I don't know, I think it's up in the breezers of the...
Yep.
Up in the breezers of the Two Rivers player.
Shelley has some fancy stick work there, getting the puck back up to the rough.
So Schell on the face-off here. That one comes up. Norman's going to step up, chip it down into the corner. Schell's there. I just misplays it, but Vassar's in right behind. This should go up to the point. Yeah, that's where the time and space is right now. Schell's going to try to work through traffic. He sends it there, but nobody's there. Good job by, is that Halverson to battle along the wall there? It's a nice job by him there. Pressure on these guys. So just a bouncing puck along the wall. It's going to get chipped out.
That's going to be nice.
No, it gets waved off here. Norman's back to grab it. He should wheel here. He's got to keep going. Got to get this puck in deep.
Josh!
Oof, boy.
That was by a mile.
Another offsides here at a critical time. We had one on the power play as well. So.
Josh!
Oof, boy.
Come on. By a mile.
Another
Those are
offsides
the
here.
little things that destroy it.
Yeah. All right, so face off outside the zone. Now 46 seconds left on the clock. That one comes back to Norman here. Should go D to D, which he does. Sam's got to get this one. We got to get one in deep forecheck. We got to get it in deep in forecheck. So Halverson's kind of going here. Shell's there. Oh, he walks it through. Loose puck. I like how Sam jumped in there. Up to Norman. Puck on net here. Through traffic. Bouncing around. Just goes wide. Gets sent in wide here. And it's going to get sent out of the zone. That's going to be tough here. About 15 seconds. If we got a wheel and get one more chance here, he's got a wheel. Hogan's got to go. No, I want him to drive wide there. We need a shot on net. Norman's still going here. 8 seconds. Got to throw it to the front. Bouncing around. Nope, nobody's there.
Oh, shoot. Well,
yeah, so
you know
just some early season miscues.
Yep, I think the boys can hold their head high after that game, going down 3-0 right away. Come back, find their way back to 4-3. Has some nice speed, has some nice hits, and ultimately, they'll learn some things here from this one and come back to their next game stronger.
Yeah, so I agree. A tough start, but a tough start for everybody. I think defensively, some of our forechecking stuff, goaltending, all of that. But I think also the whole team, and Jack got better as the game went on.
Right.
The pressure was better. We started limiting their chances. We sort of fought back from 3-goal deficits and closed the gap in shots too, and almost had it there at the end. So
yeah,
competitive game anyway. Good first start, and good to see him keep battling no matter what the score was.
I think there's a lot of positives here, a lot of things to look forward to as the season goes on. And this Two Rivers team is nobody to overlook. They're a nice, quick team. They had a lot of nice players. They moved the puck pretty well. So just our boys to come back and play with them. That last period and a half was pretty nice.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll just take a minute to recognize our sponsors here as we wrap up the JV broadcast. Our Eagle sponsors, Rochester City Delivery, TNS Manufacturing, RBC Wealth Management, the JMS Group. Purple and Gold sponsors, Sam Pyfron with Dwell Realty, A&A Electric and Underground. And then our Hat Trick sponsors, Complete Outdoor Services, Fish Lake Firewood Company, and Russ and Kathy Rowe. So we appreciate the sponsors. Certainly, if you're interested in sponsoring, reach out to the coaching staff. If you'd like to support the team through the sponsorship of the broadcast, and we'll get your name and logo out here. And then don't forget to click to subscribe. Go up to the top of the page there, and like Jeff mentioned earlier, that doesn't cost anything, so click to subscribe. That helps pull attention to our YouTube page. We got a lot of content out there, a lot of highlights and fun stuff with the kids and team stuff on there as well, so go check that out. All right, we're going to end
I got to give a big shout out to the sponsor, the Cowbell sponsor. They just came up with a new hydration drink that they are having the boys test out. It has been a huge success right now, so if you hear the boys talking about Cowbell a lot, it is definitely a good product.
All right, that's it for the JV broadcast. We'll be back with